Guys, welcome to today's stream. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this stream. Dang, this game came out in 2016?
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
Don't get captured again, BT.
I will avoid all shortcuts.
That's a whole dead body. Hey, he been here for a while. That's not good.
Overseer
What
requests
the?
all teams working on the ARC analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation.
I don't like that. Dead robots, dead people.
Maintaining stability. He's ready for testing. You're forgetting he's got Hammond in his corner. So if he says you go...
I got a bad feeling about this.
The time disturbances in the area are a plausible cause of your ailment. Medical routine J12 suggests slow.
By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending it.
Bro, what's up with all these dead bodies? No, he been here for a while.
Reminder, identification credentials must be displayed at all times. Any suspicious activity.
Oh, that is not good. They got them things from freaking Avatar. Yeah, those are those things from Avatar.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot.
Alright, don't
He has
try it.
survived multiple covert missions within enemy territory.
Okay, just fly away and, you know, do your thing.
Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans.
Hey, BT, let me get back inside real quick.
None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive.
Alright, but just let me get inside. I'll feel safe. Right, you just gonna stump me? Alright.
I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
Time to earn my keep.
On the contrary, you are proving yourself to be much more than a Class 3 rifleman. I suspect Major Anderson will be impressed.
Where am I supposed to go? That's crazy. He was just about to get up and dang, he gets shot?
On the upper level of the reception lobby. Recommend you investigate.
Hey, dang, who shot him that many times? Laughing. It's like, yep, can't jump out on things, on people like that. That's how you get shot. It's like, why would you put that dead man's helmet? Don't put it on. Don't put it on.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
Very funny.
My intention was not humor. Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted
I don't trust these bird-like things that they got.
A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kugan Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
What are we supposed to do?
Our mission has been updated. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Bro, what?
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
And he probably really, like, would do some stuff like that, too. So that's why he... Nah, I don't trust BT. Dang. Oh, this is the one room I was looking at.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Automating security.
Don't you try it. Okay. Back up. Go John Wick on these guys. Who's that?
Personnel breach of security services. The intruder may have advanced cloaking package.
Copy that. Laser meshes are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Attention. Security lockdown measures are being temporarily activated due to a minor security breach in your area. Thank you for your patience.
The thing broke apart. How'd you? I don't even get that. I don't even get that. I think my character is dead. Something ain't adding up. Like, how you get across that thing like that? Dang, that's how that guy was looking on the other side? You know he got violated. Dang. That is messed up.
Sorry, Anderson.
Oh, okay.
All non-combat personnel and research teams proceed directly to the nearest emergency shelter access.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
That thing's dead. Alright.
Just spotted him heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point.
Additional laser men. They're online. Let's box him in.
Control, we've initiated contact with the intruder. But what the hell? It was just over.
You have to say his back legs don't work? Bruh. up. That. What did I say?
Elevator banks on level 4 to intercept.
Oh, yo. Oh, Jesus.
We're going forward with it. The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something all right. It can fold space.
Hey, what's up, wholesome?
It sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
Sparkling water. This certain flavor be busted. You know, I tried sparkling water. It just wasn't. It was not my thing. I don't know. Maybe it's like they're just. I just gotta just try a different flavor, but I'm dead. No, I'm not. This is so confusing because it's like he's time traveling, but I don't get this. Am I supposed to go somewhere? I mean... This game, man, I'm playing something else. It's just too confusing for me. I think I'll play this. Different mozzarella sticks. Straight garbage on this. Yeah, there's certain places that you just don't go to for certain food. Like Burger King, I feel like they're good for burgers, depending on where you going. But other than that, yeah, they you can't trust them with other food items. There's like certain restaurants that you just don't go to. Like McDonald's got their fries. Wendy's, I feel like it's a good place, for all their different food, but it overall has to be like a top tier Wendy's. It can't be like low end or needs improvement type Wendy's, because there was the one Wendy's, they had that Wendy's in my area for the longest, and yeah, this car is freaking no handling, but they took it down because I think they're building like a train station in that area, but still, that Wendy's, that was definitely a Wendy's where it's like it needed improvement. We're going to Wendy's to fries, and yeah, I don't do all that. Chili cheese cups. Yeah, I guess sounds more normal. I got to pass 12,000, so. I don't know why, like, cars do that in games. I'm saying, like, stop all that. Dang. Just freaking go straight. All those good drifts, and then you want to get to the last point where like spin out. I swear, like, I think like certain games out there, they can detect when the person's just playing the game good, and they're all like, oh nah, let's mess them up. Why they just no? It's like, that's why I stopped playing this game, because this game is freaking glitching out. Swiped over to do the next race, and this thing gonna switch back to the first one. I don't get why games, they'll come out, they were like, oh yeah, we came out with this big giant patch update, but there's still problems with the game. It's like, don't try it, just... Stop, man. Dang. It's like this car wants to, like, you gotta, like, halfway break your controller trying to keep this car from spinning out. Girls can be crazier than men. Yeah, there's some crazy people out there. I ain't gonna, like, you know, say like certain groups and certain people, but I've heard of men being psycho and I heard of women being psycho, so it's one of those things where it's like you don't really have like a title, but yeah, you'll find some crazy ones. I feel like are more creepy. Just straight bananas. Yeah, but like I'd rather deal with a woman being crazy than a man being crazy. I feel like a woman being crazy, like, yeah, she's gonna honestly, like, you know, put fear in you and stuff. Cause you were like, oh dang, this girl's wild. But why did just stop the car? I swear this game does some more dumb stuff. I'm gonna delete it. Because there is no reason. I ain't pressing not one button for this car to stop. This car does some more dumb stuff. I'm turning this game off, but... Nah, but like... Nah, there's... look at O.J. Simpson. That dude was creepy and psycho. That man said, I'm killing, you... Like, pretty much hit him with, like, a big worm quote. He like, I'm killing you and him. That to me, I'm like, yeah, he had a creepy side to him, but nah, that dude was psychotic. That dude is a freaking nut. So you separate from your wife and then you go and hide in the bushes and watch her invite men over? Nah, bruh. Something ain't right with you. There's some other cases out there. Look at Ted Bundy. You can't tell me that ain't creepy. Or, yeah, I mean, yeah, what he did is overall creepy, but... there's a little bit more than it. Like I said, and you know, then there's women out there, they've done some wild stuff too, so that's why I'm like, I don't think it's like a title for somebody, because I think there's, you know, you're gonna have your crazies. Stop spinning out of control, dang. Using this car. You know, coffee cake doesn't really have coffee in it. Oh, that's wild. I'm trying to think. There's some foods out there where I heard of where it's like it's not what you think it is. It's something like completely different. There's a few foods out there where I have heard of that. And it's, you know, I'm like, dang, that's how it is? Alright. I guess, I mean... Yeah, there's just certain foods. I'm like, you know, you can't trust it. Can't trust certain foods today. Looks like the car either wants to spin out of control or it wants to hit the wall. Think you'll try more foods. Foods that that I actually feel like trying. I'm like, I don't know, but I don't just be going out my way just trying whatever. There's just certain foods out there where I'm like, nah, I can tell by the smell I'm not gonna like it. That's usually how I know that I'm not gonna like foods. I try foods all the time, but I just don't, if it has an odd smell to it, I'm like, nah, I'm not eating that. Food should smell good, not food smells bad but tastes good. I don't get that. However it smells is most likely how it's gonna taste. I don't think I've had that. There's like foreign foods out there that haven't, foreign dishes. I don't try that much. But yeah, it's just, like regular old foods and stuff. But I'm trying to find like more healthier options. Want to try dragon fruit. Dragon fruit. I think we had that at the cafe. They would add it to certain foods. Because those guys was making dishes like left and right. I don't know how many times they was like ordering in different foods. I'm like, oh, that's new. I haven't seen that. I'm having to like constantly go up to the chefs and cooks, be like, where'd this go? Because this is new to me. This ain't the same old stuff that you always order. That's one thing about working in the food industry. It's dope because, you get free food. Well, if you get a manager where they're like, oh, nah, now you got to start paying for the food, then yeah, it ain't going to be all that dope. But I mean, you still going to be sneaking some food on the side. But that's that was the up part to it. Like, you got some free food, but the downfall to it is like every year you had to get you a food handler's card. Even if you're working cashier, because I'm like, wait a minute. Because I remember I asked them that, I was just like, I'm a cashier though, why do I need a food handler's card? And when you get to working at like a cafe or whatever, like the one that I worked at, yeah, you're going to be helping out them cooks at times. Give you a discount. No, there was no discount. I remember when they had started saying that we had to start paying for the foods, it was just like, I think that was one of the questions that somebody had asked. And they was all like, no, you gotta pay full price. So it was like a lot of, because I remember I'd come through and give me like maybe a couple of eggs. That was it. Like, I just take 2 eggs, because I'm like, them guys be getting like 100 boxes of like eggs. They be getting a crap ton of eggs. Because people just come through and a lot of the dishes require eggs. So I'm like, I think they can spare at least 2, like. But I remember they had, I remember like one of the first few times like I started working there and they told the guy was just like, hey, I'm not allowed to make this for you. But he was just like, just walk away. I'll kind of like alert you to come over and grab the food. And then, just wait till the manager is gone. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy at times. Now, the packaged food, I can understand. Like, the stuff that was, like, the snacks that they ordered that was, like, $3, $4. Now, that I can understand, But at times, I'm like, bruh, I need to eat. I ain't gonna be sitting here working around food and I can't eat nothing. Or I gotta, like, pay for it. My thing is like, nah, you guys is managing the paychecks, like, take out a, like, have it where we got, like, an allowance of some sorts. I'm saying like that, but even then, I still probably wouldn't be for it, because I'm like, nah, you guys is tripping. You think, and I'm like, oh, but you guys can go and get you some $5 drinks. They had like it was those Kavita drinks, and them drinks used to be mad expensive at our cafe. It was like almost like $6. And they was all like, they would go and get them one of those, but we couldn't get like an egg or a bacon or a sausage. We had to pay for it. I was like, man, you guys are tripping. I'm like, gonna have me working around food, but I can't even like, I can't like have any. And it's like one thing, like that's why I'm like, you know, I work in the clothing industry because I'm like, okay, like if I like want, they give you discount. Like if it was like Foot Locker, I'm like, they'll give you a I think they give you discounts on shoes and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I'll work there. So at least then I could get a discount. I could wear the shoes I want to wear. But we're going guy back where I worked at Denny's, a dishwasher. Work with him, would eat whatever looked good to him. Whenever the customer didn't finish, he'd eat something off their plate. Oh yeah, that was the dishwasher. There was the first dishwasher we had. This shit, yeah, there was the one dishwasher we had. He would do that. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, you don't know what kind of saliva they got going on in their mouth. Like, I couldn't do that. Nah, I gotta throw that food away. I wouldn't want to touch the food. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, customer that ate off that, like, if there's food still there and it's halfway eaten, nah, I ain't touching that. I put on some gloves. I put on like a thing of gloves and then, yeah, just go and throw that food away in the garbage can. But I'm like, nah, I don't think I could do that if I was a dishwasher. I don't care how hungry I was. Bacon. Nah, not even bacon. If they've done bit off that food, I'm not eating it. That is their saliva on that food, and I don't want that in my mouth. So there is no exceptions to it. Nah, they bit off that food is theirs. Or it's the trash cans. Although you have the big eyes for it, I'm like, bro, I ain't eating nobody else's food. That's one thing, friends, girlfriends, whoever, family, that's one thing that they never had to worry about from me, is eating their food. I'm like, nah, that is your food. Save it, wait till tomorrow, heat it back up. But I never will go and eat somebody else's food. Unless it's like, has it been open? And then they say that I can have it. That's the only way. If it's never been opened, never been touched, I'm like, alright, cool. S. You guys say, like, correct yourself when you say that, man. You should have known that that wasn't gonna sound right. You could have said food, peanuts, you could have said so many other different things. No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Listen to what you just said, okay? Say it out loud. You go out in public and repeat that one line that you just said. Like, nah. I don't care if it's mixed, Asian, Hispanic, nah, bruh. Like, think about the stuff that you say before you say it, because that's, bruh. It's like, yeah, it's like, nah. I don't know what that means. After what you was just talking on, I'm definitely ain't gonna say that out loud. They should come out with a part 2 of this game. Have like more tracks, licensed cars, more things to do. How old is this game? This game, I think, came out maybe 2 years ago. It's either last year or 2019. Oh no, last year. Dang, this game came out last year? Huh. It looked like an old game though. Now I see what you're saying. It does kind of look like an older game. Like this game should have been like a PlayStation 2 game or something. But I think, actually, you know what? No, it came out like last year on Xbox, but I think it had been out for a while because this was originally a PC game. You need to remaster Midnight. I know, facts. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. That's the Midnight Club that they need to remaster. But nah, Rockstar, no. I don't want Rockstar remastering any more games after Grand Theft Auto. No. I'm like, nah, you guys don't know how to remaster games. You could just re-release the games and had like, yeah. You guys, they could just re-release the games and forget that whole remastering stuff. Just copy, paste it onto Xbox Ones and PlayStation 5s and, you know. Nah, them guys is like, nah, let's remaster it, change up literally everything about the game into the worst way we possibly can change it up. Like, that's sad. That's just sad. They honestly should give people their money back for that, because I'm saying, like, the controls is different. Everything is just broken about that game. I do not remember it being that messed up when I played it back when I was a kid. I remember having fun when I played that game back when I was a kid. I had my moments where I couldn't do the levels and stuff, but like, they just made that. It's like they made a full game into an arcade game. Because that's honestly how it plays. It plays like it's an arcade game. I was like, that game doesn't play like it's no official, like, full game. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that game is just full of glitches and problems and issues. Like, that game is just, it's a joke. That game ain't no real legitimate game. The Grand Theft Auto remastered games. Now I'm kind of scared. Like, dang, what if they decide to remaster Grand Theft Auto 4? Or any of, yeah, the Midnight Club games, or Max Payne, or The Warriors. Like, there's so many games that Rockstar Games did that was good. And I'm like, you guys just fumbled after 5. Well, actually, no, it's because they did do good with Red Dead Redemption 2, so I ain't gonna lie, but they just didn't do nothing with that game. It was a good game, they just didn't do nothing with it. Seemed like 5 came out, it's like, alright, this is like heading into the next level. It's like, how you guys gonna head into the next level and just downgrade? Like, you didn't do nothing with Red Dead. You sucked when it came out to remaster Grand Theft Auto games. You come out with these old crappy, like, you know, half DLCs with Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, Rockstar Games, that's one company where I'm like, I never would have thought they would crumble so hard. Fam, they crumbled. No, I don't think I played that game. There are some games, it's funny because I'm like, I played so many PlayStation, if that was a PlayStation 2 games, favorite growing up, yeah, if it was a PlayStation 2 games, it was like, it's so weird. There's so many games on the PlayStation 2 that I played, but then there's so many games that I didn't play. So there's a lot of games like I missed out on, but then also there's like so many other games I was playing. I had like over 100 games on PlayStation 2, and I'm like, I still feel like I didn't play a lot. About Black. I think I did download that game, because they have it on here where you can play it. I think I downloaded it, but I don't know if I ever played it. I can't remember if I did or not. I have to check on my gaming channel. I don't care what anybody says. I be hitting these drifts. Okay, I still think they did another 50 Cent game remaster. It'd be fun. Oh yeah, True Crime and Bulletproof. Yeah, Bulletproof. That was the first game. It's actually funny that that was the first game that I ever beat. Like, I had so many different PlayStation 2 games, never beat them. Get like maybe halfway through them, another game comes out, I'm playing that. 50 Cent Bulletproof, I remember when that game came out, I was playing that game non-stop. And then I think it got to like the last level, and I was like, hey yo, I beat this game. Like, I actually beat it. But I mean, 50 Cent, he did, like, that, you know, I can't lie. He did come out with some, well, that was, like, I think that was it. He did come out with another game afterwards, but I was like, nobody didn't play it. That was, like, that movie that, when he was sick, and nobody watched it. I'm like, how you gonna come out with a game that nobody played, and a movie that nobody watched? Like, I'm trying to think. He probably came out with music that nobody doesn't even listen to. But he's doing good with these TV shows. I'll tell you that much. And he got like the Power, Ghost. I think this new show, BMF. I think that's a show that he's behind. I think there's a show where he was like in prison or something and he's behind. He's either behind that show or he's starring in that show. That's the thing about 50 Cent. I don't know. I kind of lost respect for him because he trolls a little bit too much. He trolls in situations where it's like, bruh, like, you gotta stop with all that trolling. Because I think it was that one black actor that died from The Wire. And he was like, he said something about him, but then promoted his TV show. Or he said some dumb stuff. And I was like, bruh, bad timing. It's like extremely bad timing. I know he might have some beef with people, but it's like, bruh, you gotta, you know, let that stuff go. They done passed away. Like, you still holding on to some beef or problems, whoever, whatever, and that person done passed. I'm like, yeah, bruh, you gotta reevaluate your life. Check my phone real quick. Alright, let's see. I actually was doing good in this car. Later, get me some. That's disgusting, man. Don't tell me no stuff like that. Anybody trying to hear about nobody eating no crickets? Unless you go into that cell phone store and Cricket Mobile, but yeah, I ain't trying to hear that. That's nasty. Yeah, bro, I ain't trying to hear about nobody eating no crickets. Like, that's disgusting, so. And who goes to the mall for crickets? Like, that's what I just don't, nah. Like, bruh, use on something stronger than black Air Force One activities. You go to a mall, it's like, there's so many things you can do at a mall. You go all the way up there to get some crickets. Yeah, something ain't right, bruh. I don't know. None. None of the flavors. Don't get nothing. Go up to the mall and, you know, get some normal stuff at the mall. You go all the way up to a mall just to get some crickets. Like, nah, bro. That's nasty. Ain't nobody going all the way up to a mall to eat crickets. I don't even care if that's a culture thing. I will kindly, gladly, and all, like, you know, the heart behind it, offend the culture if that's what they do is eat crickets. I'm like, nah, that's disgusting. I don't care if they're seasoned. They're still a cricket. Like, no, it don't matter. It is still a cricket, bro. That's nasty. There ain't no defense with that. It's nasty. Like, they're seasoned. Like, oh, okay, well, now that they're seasoned, like, oh, yeah, that makes it all better. No, it's still a cricket. Pizza pretzel. Yeah, maybe pizza and pretzel. I ain't never heard of no pizza pretzel. But yeah, go up to the mall, get some normal foods. You eating crickets, bro. It's like, it's nasty. No, I don't think they were. Like I said, Seattle or Washington, we don't have a whole lot of restaurants in different places that you can go to. Like, unless it's like some people coming in from out of town, then they got like one of them like food trucks. But other than that, like I said, the first major restaurant that we added out here that's, you know, doing well is Chick-fil-A. That was like, you know, the first, at least in my lifetime, that was like the first major like restaurant that they added out here, and it was like, and that was like back I think in 2016 or 2017. So yeah, we're a little bit behind when it comes to restaurants. Like, there might be some like good, you know, diamond in the rough restaurants out here, but other than that, like, yeah, there ain't a whole lot. So yeah, if it's coming from you, most likely I'm not. I mean, I guess it's, you know, creative, but I ain't gonna eat that. I either gotta have a pizza and pretzel, or just a pizza, or just a pretzel. But you start combining stuff, that I'm like, nah, that ain't right. So, I gotta have my stuff separate. Yeah. Yeah, but that's, compared to the stuff that you talk on, yeah, I'd rather have that pepperoni pretzel thing than the stuff that you talk on. No, you combine things that definitely don't need to be put together. That's normal. Pepperonis and pretzels, that's edible. You over here was just talking about eating crickets, bruh. Like, talking about, oh, it's seasoned. Like, that's not edible. Crickets is not put here on Earth to be eaten. Things just be made to just listen to in the distance, and that's it. You know, maybe an 8-year-old might try to catch it or something, keep it as a pet for like, what, 2 hours, but that's about it. They ain't meant to be eaten. don't think I'm supposed to be going this way. Yeah, definitely wasn't supposed to be going that way. Why now nothing's not popping up? I swear this game is so weird. No, the food isn't bland. The food that you talk on ain't right. You talking about scared to try the food out here. You're scared to try normal foods? It's like, yeah, you ask some people some normal foods versus eating crickets. It's like, bro, nobody does not eat the foods that you be talking about. I don't even know if you eat the foods that you be talking about. That's why I'm like, I can't trust what you say when it comes to food. You were just talking about eating crickets. Like, nah. I'd rather have bland food than some crickets. And food. Either way, snack, food, midnight snack, you should not be eating crickets, period. Like I said, crickets is not here to be eaten. It's like, you ain't even in a situation where you gotta, like, that's like the last, like, food on earth. Like, that's the only thing that you can eat. You're purposely going out your way eating crickets. Like, you sit down and think about that. People are going around like, oh, I'm having pizza. Well, I'm having, you know, a burger. I'm having me some fries. Then there's you in the corner eating crickets. Like, that is not normal, bruh. Like, you're purposely going out your way doing some Fear Factor stuff. Don't spin out. Thing with the seller, so just straight not talking at the moment. Yeah, you should have talked to her a lot sooner. You shouldn't have waited. I don't know what, I mean, I don't know what's going on, why you guys ain't talking, but just about to stop texting. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, bro, you should talk to that girl a lot sooner. At first, wasn't like we could get together. Eventually, just stop. Well, who knows? Maybe you guys like down the road might start talking back again. But this time, Brad, like if that ever does, you know, happen, like talk to them as soon as you can. Talk to them, whether it's texting, calling, seeing each other, whatever. Like talk. It's like communication is key. So I got this 4K capture card coming in tomorrow. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I ain't buying no capture card and that thing don't work. So like I had this one capture card. I had pretty much like, I would call it the first Elgato capture card because it ain't even like the HD 60 plus. Yeah, it's an Elgato. I got like the first like I just got the HD 60 because I think since then they came out with the HD 60S, HD 60S plus, and then I think they came out with some other ones. I got like this box like one. That's like the pretty much like the highest of the highest. And this like records at like 4K, 60 frames per second, I think. Which is good, because I'm like, hey yo, I think it overall would like help with like the quality of when I'm like streaming and stuff. So I can like start playing games at 4K quality. The HD60 Pro, not a good laptop computer. Yeah, and that's the issue. You always have to make sure that you have because I didn't think that you would need a high-end computer for it to work properly, but yeah, like when you start figuring out like recording and gaming and all that stuff, yeah, you're gonna realize that you're gonna need some high-end equipment. Because yeah, I remember when I had that first laptop, and that's why, because at the time being I did have that Elgato capture card, or this Elgato capture card that I'm using now, and yeah, that thing, it was not good. I sit there, I was only able to record videos for like 15 minutes, I think. 15 minutes or less. Sync that too, I was done to get a better capture card. Then better, yeah, it's all bad. You try to get, you gotta get the, I feel like you have to get all the equipment first and then get the capture card. I mean, you could get the capture card, but just make sure that the requirements for their, it, reaches its standard or past its standard. So if you get something and they're saying like, oh, you need like the latest computer, like get you the latest and fanciest gaming computer you can get. You guys spend some money on it, then let it be. But because the laptop I got, it was $1,600. So I was like, yeah, this laptop better last me a while compared to the other laptops I had. I had the one laptop, because when I get this one, I think I've had it, how long have I had this? I had it for a while. Did I get it last year? I think I got it last year. Yeah, I think I had got it last year because I remember I was so upset. I was going all the way up to Best Buy. And I was like, I knew I had the money too, but my card declined because the bank that I go through forgot to send me out a new card. See, I think that stuff, yeah, it happened last year. That was so stupid. I'm like, how do you forget or how do you mess up on sending somebody a card? Like, I don't get that. Like, that's like the one thing that you don't do to a person is mess up on that. And I think then I was like, or was it, I think, no, actually, so I remember I was going to go up to Best Buy. And so, but no, it was another store. It was another store. Then I think I got like halfway to Best Buy. Then I remembered like, oh yeah, dang. So no, it was another store. I think I was getting some Red Bulls or something. Yeah, because I remember the price being super low. And I think it was like $3. I'm like, man, I know I got $3. I think I was going in to get me some Red Bulls. Yeah, I was going to a gas station to get me some Red Bulls. And they was like, oh, your card doesn't work. Like, what you mean? Like, I freaking got paid. I'm like, what are you talking about? Did spin it. It's gonna drop 4 G's on the setup. I didn't realize you had to buy the highest end stuff to get it. Just spin it, but be needy. Yeah, so you sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta like spend that type of money on the gear. Depending on like if that's the only one that they have, then like get that. So like you're at least preparing yourself for the future. Because that's what I'm like, I could have got me another gaming laptop that was like half of the price of the laptop that I have now. But this laptop, I think when I had checked, it said that it can run pretty much like any of the latest games. So it can run like games like Cyberpunk, it can run games like Grand Theft Auto, it can run like a crap ton of games. But I more so use it for like editing and recording and all that stuff. Like I mean, from time to time I might play a game on there, but yeah, it's always best to, you know, prepare yourself for the future. Like, get you one of them like half in. It's gonna work. You get one of them like half in instead of a high end. You get a half in. You get one of those, and it's like, all right, yeah, it's gonna work. Halfway through your like, you know, through your journey of being a content creator, you got that half in gear, and that stuff gonna start crumbling, breaking, being slow. I know people would say like, oh, it's because you got too much memory, or there's too much like memory being taken off it. I'm like, fam, I've deleted like pretty much everything. This thing is still slow. Nah, it's just this equipment is old. 'Cause I think I started up my old gaming PC. That thing is slow. That equipment in there is old. So I'm like, what I need to do is, that's definitely one thing I am going to work on, is upgrading the parts to it. I should do what that one guy did from Superman. I remember that video came out, and that guy, he was like putting together a gaming PC, and I'm like, this man's making probably millions every year doing all these, like, you know, that thing from that. Then he got like a TV show on Netflix. That man's making bank. And he really started up a YouTube channel so he could put together a gaming PC. I'm like, that is wild. I think that would be a crazy YouTube video, having it where it's like all these like big name celebrities playing like Warzone or something. At that point, like, I feel like gaming content creators, we can't compete, because you know that's already gonna be a big video. Like, imagine The Rock and Kevin Hart running duos in Warzone. Like, how can you compete with that? And then especially if they're doing it on a regular basis, yeah, you can't compete with that. Honestly, I looked at myself and been like, well, looks like I ain't gonna be able to be a content creator today. Did it have it when you crash in this game, you lose your points? Maybe they changed that. After this race, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day with this stream. That was into the race? Hey, that was fast. I only get silver on that. I ain't. Alright, let's go ahead. Wait a minute. That's what they need to do. Add some more games to Xbox Game Pass. Got stuff on here ain't nobody playing. Can't even play that game. What are these games? I swear, man. Xbox just don't care. Gain 15 net worth. I don't know what that means, but anyways, that was gold. Yeah, I know that was gold. I'm like, I don't get why that game CarX always has some dumb stuff going on, but worked on. I really don't know. I'm like, cause I'm saying like this game right here, Need for Speed Heat, this game doesn't even work. And I don't know why they're like promoting it like, you know, it's like the leading racing game or it's like picks for you or whatever. I'd rather play Farming Simulator 19 than to play Need for Speed, because when I very first got my Xbox Series X, this is one of the first games that I played and the game just crashed. Made it into a video and on my gaming channel. It's like I think it's one of my most viewed videos now because the game, like so many other people, are experiencing the same issues. So this game doesn't even work. This game, EA, they said that they gave up on it and they're not going to work on it anymore. What about this? I don't even know if anybody even plays this Need for Speed. Gotta watch that video. Yeah, it was like a video I uploaded last year. That's when I got my Xbox, but I'm trying to think. This is probably the only good game that they have is Generation Zero. That's the one game where, like, you know, I think is the greatest, like, out of all the games I've played, this is the greatest, Generation Zero greatest game. And Grand Theft Auto, I'm like, that game doesn't even work. Forza is trash. It's like, what other games? I'm like, you guys, like, be promoting. It's like, yeah, it's probably, like, besides FIFA, Halo, Forza Horizon 4 and Minecraft. Them probably the only games that, you know, is worth playing on the Xbox Game Pass. But other than that, it's like they don't have a lot of good games on there. And then that's another thing. I refuse. Where is that game at? I refuse to buy these games again because MXGP, that game. So like, I think I was saying that yesterday in my stream where I'm like, you know, why is it that bike games, they come out with a bike game, you can't even, like, you constantly falling off, but it's like games like Grand Theft Auto and all that, like, you fall off unless you crash. But yeah, that game is trash. Maybe if they add that to the Xbox Game Pass, then that'll be the only way I'll play it, but I ain't gonna play it. I ain't gonna buy it. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. But yeah, there's just not any good games out. I'm like, it's crazy. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead, call it a day with this stream. I will stream later on tonight. Thank you for everybody that stopped by. Shout out to Red Pandio and Game Domination 1 for the follows. And Crusaders 6162. Appreciate the follow. My bad, Crusader. I'm actually getting ready to end the stream, so my apologies. Dang, it's messed up. I hate when I do that. I hate when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm, you know, freaking like streaming. Then all of a sudden, it's like, man, it's messed up. But no, my apologies, Crusader. But I appreciate the follow. Shout out to you for the follow while I was streaming. And yeah, I will stream tonight. Like for those that's watching, lurking, whichever. I will be streaming tonight at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. So if you joined in, I will be online. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys and peace.